Hello, this is Mr. Intermarket Analysis, bringing you a review or a weekend review of the FTSE 100 going into Monday's trading, the 9th of December 2013. Okay then, so let's see what's happening. First of all, it was a wild week. Let's try and discuss exactly what happened last week. Unbelievable moves last week. I remember I was minus 100 on a Wednesday or a Tuesday, and I managed to turn it around and ended up with 220 points for the week. So it was a really tricky week, a very tricky week, very tricky. The reason why it was tricky is because number one, you had central banks involved. So when you have central banks involved, a lot of fundamental traders are trying to gauge the market and trying to obviously reposition their models or portfolios. So adding the fact that you had the argument of tapering on, tapering off. You had the US jobs data out as well. You had US GDP data out as well. Mr. Draghi was on, obviously, on tap. You had the BOE, the ECB. So that's why there's a lot of jockeying of positions, okay? And obviously going in towards a new year, a lot of individuals squaring their positions, etc. So immense volatility, okay? Immense volatility. So basically, what was the conclusion? The conclusion, obviously, BOE held rates, so nothing different there, okay? Didn't give any commentary or either on the market, etc. So sterling still remains well bid. Okay, and that obviously has been a bugbear for the FTSE 100 in terms of exports. Now, going forward with regards to the FTSE itself, Euro GBP is a pair to watch. Given the fact that the Euro obviously has rallied and Mr. Draghi was not dovish, or as dovish as they all expected. He didn't mention anything regarding LTRO2. He didn't mention anything regarding negative rates or QE. He downplayed, okay, yes, he agreed that there were obviously deflation concerns, but he didn't obviously emphasize it or blow it out of proportion. So in a way, he downplayed the deflationary concerns. So that's obviously not good for the currency in terms of the bears out there. The bulls are obviously rejoicing, given the fact that the economic data, even though GDP, US GDP was strong, and the Friday's jobs data was relatively strong, there is a third, or should we say, another caveat that the Fed introduced regarding inflation, given the fact that it's currently at 1.1% and they want it around 2% and higher. So that means that Miss Yellen will continue with her money printing machine and continue destroying the Amazon rainforest so she can get enough paper so she can print her money. Okay, so QE, basically Bernanke and Yellen have got your back. So buy the okay, I can't swear, I shouldn't be swearing on these videos, but we all know BTFD, okay? There's actually a TV channel now called BTFD, which is quite funny, okay? So buy the effing dip, as they say, okay? So because Mr. Bernanke and Miss Yellen has your back, they'll continue to print, continue to short squeeze the markets, and as they want asset prices higher because they think that will create inflation, okay? So and that's obviously the way, in one way in which you can tackle deflation. So that's something certainly worth considering, okay, if you're a trader. But let's just see what we can do with regards to our charts and see exactly where the market's going, obviously from Monday onwards, okay. Well, all my videos so far, I mean, I was just discussing on Twitter the other day, I mean, so far my videos have produced in excess of 90%. I think almost every single video has played out as expected except one, okay, and that was due to the BOE, okay. So certainly the videos are doing well. That's why I've got more than 4,000 views so far. So hopefully, you know, trying to bring education and help you with your trading with regards to levels and where the FTSE is going, obviously each and every day. I've been doing this for a while now. Hopefully I'll try and expand it to the US markets as well, and currencies, try and expand on currencies. But as you'd appreciate, it's a lot of hard work and dedication and a lot of planning that goes into it as well, okay. Now, certainly come and visit me on my website. Visit me on my website, Analysis.com. You can certainly join me and gain access to my trades via the live analysis service. Certainly have a look at the tab. I've got a video there explaining the live analysis service as well. Certainly watch that. And I explain exactly how I run the live analysis service, where I give access to my trades, entry, exit. I give live commentary, I give trade management, Okay, and like I said, I've been running this service for 7 years now, and I average in excess of 200 points a week. I've only had well, I've had no losing months ever since I've started the service, and I've only had 7 losing weeks. So I think that speaks for itself. Certainly come and join me. You have a free trial there option as well, so you can take a 1 week free trial. Certainly come and join if you want to learn. That is, remember, this whole concept is of me running this website is that I provide education. Now, if you think you're going to pay a mentor 4,000, 5,000, or £10,000 just to learn how to trade the markets, and you'll be an expert, I think you've got another thing coming. Okay, in order for you to learn, you must learn in real time. That's the best way of learning. Okay, I do have a mentoring program for those of you that want to really knuckle down and understand exactly how these markets work and the underpinnings. I do strongly encourage the mentoring program first before taking the live analysis service, because it really gives you appreciation of the live analysis service, and it gives you the underpinnings and the way in which I operate. But again, there's a lot of intermediate traders out there that just want help with regards to direction and just general understanding the markets, and they can add one-on-one together and work out for themselves how I operate. Then obviously that's why I designed the live analysis service mainly for intermediate traders as well, and the mentoring program for novice and beginners. Okay, so again, come and join me. Like I said, just send me an email, or should I say email me. My email's on my website, daytrader@inter-market-analysis.com. Send me your mobile if you're in the UK. If you're in Europe, then yep, add on WhatsApp and WhatsApp me, and I'll add you onto my WhatsApp mailing list or message list. Okay, where you'll gain access to my live trades and entries as well. Okay, so don't trade alone. If you're struggling out there, etc., and you want to improve your accuracy, if you want to improve your understanding, your knowledge, etc., then I have a service designed just for you, okay, to educate you, to empower you, and make you independent traders. Okay, I don't want you on the live analysis service for the rest of your life. I just want you to come on, learn, educate, off you go, and you're doing it in the most cost-effective way at just £50 a month. Honestly, I wish I had that when I was obviously working my way up the ranks. It would make life so much easier. Okay, so, but again, that's something for yourself to digest. Let's get back to trading, folks. Okay, so let's see what's happening with regards to the markets. Okay, so FTSE 100. Okay, as we all know, the weekly chart, we've got a double top. So those individuals out there calling for 7,000 by year end, looking very hard, very unlikely. Okay, certainly looking very unlikely at present, given the fact that the FTSE is lagging due to the sterling strength. Okay, so and obviously sterling is going higher because it anticipates higher rates down the road, given the fact that the economic data has been better than expected. So it's not looking good for the FTSE from that perspective. Okay, although you do have the argument of stronger growth coming in now, whether that growth can sustain itself in order to lend a hand to commodities, and obviously commodities are growth based, and if commodities can obviously move higher, then the FTSE certainly has a chance to move higher as well. Okay, but keep an eye on Euro GBP. That's one of the key currencies out there. GBP USD obviously, but Euro GBP as well. Because if Euro GBP continues to go higher, it can purchase more goods and services from the UK. The Euro gets more bang for its buck, and obviously that helps the export sector, and up we go. Okay, given the fact that the Euro GBP chart has been in a downtrend, hence the reason why the FTSE has been under pressure. Now that it seems to have found a base ever since Mr. Draghi's stance regarding LTRO2, regarding QE, regarding negative rates, it certainly gives the euro a chance. Now I'll just send you a chart, the Euro GBP. As you can see, we were supposed to break lower. We had a bullish engulfing candle on a weekly basis. Daily chart, as you can see, rising out of the ashes like a phoenix, and certainly looking to create some sort of inverted head and shoulders pattern here going forward. So all the euro bears out there, certainly bear that in mind. If Euro GBP can have an inverted head and shoulders pattern, what do you think will happen to the euro? Okay, so right shoulder, boom, up we go. Okay, so you should have a target of 200 MA. So if I was a long-term trader right now, I'd be looking for 0.85. Hopefully I'll be running the live the fundamental analysis service, looking for swing trades, looking for 300 to 400, 500 point moves, starting from January. Hopefully if I get some time, I might even start before Christmas as well. Okay, that will initially be free until I can prove to you that I can generate in excess of 1,000 points a month, and then obviously after that I'll look to possibly start charging with regards to that. Obviously if you're making 1,000 points a month, then I think I should be rewarded for my my education. Okay, I should be rewarded for my hard work, and that's why I do it. And also, again, I'll make it in a cost-effective way, so that it literally it's like 1% of your profits that you make eventually. Okay, so probably even less than that, given the fact that the positions that some people have in this day and age. Okay, so anyway, let's focus on the back onto the FTSE now. So Euro GBP, that's just an insight in terms of intermarket analysis. Let's have a look at the weekly chart. As you can see, it's certainly bearish. We are into this trend line support here. The 50 MA is below a previous resistance equals support. So the conclusion, 6,500 to 6,450, massive support. I can't see that going or breaking now. Going in towards Christmas and the new year, find it very hard unless there's some geopolitical event or socio-economic event. Then obviously that changes the landscape drastically. Given the fact that we've got light volume now as well, it's very hard for me to see the FTSE crack below that. Okay, we'll certainly look to inflate higher, especially in the week ahead. Okay, so although there is weakness in Europe, so bear that in mind. Okay, but the FTSE will still remain strong. Okay, from my perspective. Okay, so yes, daily chart, obviously 200 MA support, that's fantastic, held. Like I tweeted this week, 6480 is a pivot low for the week, and that's exactly what it was. 6480 was a pivot low, nailed the bottom there, awesome. Okay, so with regards to this, okay, let's have a look. So we've got a bullish engulfing candle, which is obviously is good. We're looking for some consolidation Monday, so I look for some consolidation. I don't expect to continue to move higher unless obviously Asia has or the Japanese yen gets butchered overnight. That's a different story. But given the fact that this market has sold off quite substantially, that was just more like a short squeeze relief type rally. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Okay, so obviously if you go up, we will be testing 6620 eventually. Okay, and I'll explain why 6600 will be tagged eventually. Obviously previous support equals resistance there, and obviously the upper channel, so certainly keep an eye out for that. I'll certainly be looking to tag. But definitely in the meantime, Monday consolidation, so we should have some inside bar consolidation here before we eventually thrust higher. Okay, now let's have a look at the FTSE 250, because that generally gives us a good insight. The FTSE 250 at the moment has a HNS formation, so that's my concern. Okay, going into Monday, that's hence the reason why I'm looking for a potential consolidation or a downdraft move on Monday. Okay, on the FTSE. And we have, like I said, we are putting this HNS formation, so this is a concern. Okay, this will be a concern and remain a concern for the FTSE, because if the FTSE 250 is weak, then it generally means the FTSE is weak. So that's something that we certainly need to consider. So if this HNS does play out, then obviously expect the FTSE to go lower. Okay, if it doesn't play out and the market holds this level here or breaks below and then eventually breaks back up again, then obviously that's a different story. But the FTSE 250 is certainly giving you a warning sign with regards to the FTSE. So just bear that in mind going into next week's trading, and obviously I do daily videos, so I'll generally give a heads up anyway with regards to that. Okay, so let's have a look at the FTSE 100 now. Let's see where this chap is headed, this UK index. Okay, so let's bring up the 60-minute chart. So first of all, obviously we had a symmetrical wedge, we broke down, we're in a bearish wedge, we broke out the bearish wedge, we had a continuous bullish pattern, continuation pattern. That's why I knew the FTSE was going to rally on Friday. Initially I went for a rally. Obviously, given the fact of Thursday's video, I sort of went neutral, sat back, and I went back in again in terms of the long trade. Okay, so this is certainly a good move. I nailed this on the upside as well, so fantastic move. Okay, like I said, I managed 220 points last week, so it was very hard. Okay, it was very, very hard. You have to keep your composure, you have to remain steadfast. Okay, and do a lot of hard work. I was up, I think Thursday and Friday, I was up 24 hours. I was charting, literally. I was up all night. I didn't sleep all night, just charting, analysing, and that's how I nailed 120 points on the NFP a day alone. Okay, so it's all about hard work, dedication, obviously doing your homework, putting in the analysis, and obviously constantly reading market sentiment, obviously with regards to that, to market direction, and so on and so forth. Okay, so on this occasion here, resistance level number 1 will be 6560, so watch out for that. That's a 38% fib retracement. Okay, so certainly look out for that. That's a resistance level, and that's something that we certainly need to take into consideration going into next week. Now there is one more thing that's certainly worth looking at. Okay, if obviously this does hold, then you have a potential here for an inverted head and shoulders pattern. Okay, so that's something that can't be ruled out, folks. Okay, that's something that has to be respected. It can't be ruled out. and we can certainly look towards that. So you've got your left shoulder there, there's your head. You're looking for a potential move now to the right shoulder, so looking for a move down, down, then obviously up again. Okay, so, and if you do hit the inverted head and shoulders pattern, then the level is 6480 to 6660, basically looking for 60 points on the upside. So 6560, you're looking at 6620. So can you understand why 6620 was a key level? Okay, bear that in mind. Okay, so 6620. So let's have a look at the actual smaller time frame now. So basically going into Monday's trading, we've certainly built a base, okay, on here. Hence the reason why 6500 to 6450 will be solid support. Let's just say 6500 to 6480 will be solid support. You've got a rising contracting wedge pattern. Okay, so that obviously means resistance. So we are looking to pull back, looking at the 6520 level or possibly even 6500 from coming to Monday's trading. Okay, but remember the 620 levels. Bear that in mind, and also bear in mind you've got the unfilled gap at 6600. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm bullish going in terms of long term. Yes, I'm certainly bullish going in terms of the week ahead. So towards the end of the week, definitely expect 6600 to be closed. But going into Monday's trading for now, certainly looking for a pullback. Okay, that's what I'm looking for in terms of a pullback. And obviously that's dependent on my understanding of intermarket analysis. If all the variables align, then I trigger the trade. Okay, so certainly watch out for that. But in the interim, short term Monday, definitely resistance, looking to pull back. Then eventually we move higher once we put the right shoulder on the 60-minute chart. Okay, and obviously looking to close 6600 by the end of the week. Okay, probably Wednesday, Thursday, possibly even Friday. But yeah, definitely to watch 6600 get closed in the gap, and potential move to 6620 as well, given the fact that that's the inverted head and shoulders target. Okay, folks, I think that wraps it up for now. Enjoy your weekend. We've got a day left. I'm off to watch Mr. Barker fight Sturm, the German chap. Okay, big night of boxing tonight. Can't wait. You've got Devin Alexandra versus Sean Porter. Then you've got Paulie Malignaggi fighting Zab Judah. Okay, so this chap here looks like he's demolishing him at the moment. Fight night tonight. Okay, so Saturday night is definitely fight night. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. KO him. KO him. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. Oh, poor chap. Okay, so good night there. Good night to him. Fantastic win there. I'm not sure if he's British. Is he British? If he's British, then it's good news. If he's not, then it's bad news. Okay, they're certainly celebrating, aren't they? Okay, so poor chap, you can just about stand. Okay, so well, that's what Ben Bernanke and Janet Yellen do to the Bears, don't they? Literally KO him. Weak at the knees, and the market keeps short squeezing. Okay, anyway, calling it a day, folks, or calling it a night. I'll try and do an S&P video, a US market video, and a DAX video. I'll try and do some currencies as well, just to give people an insight onto how you trade currencies. Okay, and risk on, risk off, wax on, wax off, or in this occasion, KO on, KO off. Ouch. Good night.